Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Dragon Age Origins. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that he chose to join me today. Thank you so much, in the presence of Arl Eamon, and he's telling us what we are gonna do next. We're gonna summon an landsmeet or something. What is it called? They call it he called it a terra meet. Earth meet? Land meet. I think land meet was what it was. And Alistair is gonna be the new king. Now that I think about it, the previous king was, who was Alistair's father, was kind of similar to him, and just as much of an idiot. And I said to his face that he would be a terrible king. He completely ignored it. I also said that we should kill Loghain, and he said, no, but we would be criminals. And I voiced my complaints about that particular line in the last episode. So what if we defeated him in battle, instead of killing him, I suppose?
Unless we convince some of Loghain's allies to abandon him, that's not likely to happen. Our army is not large enough. As a Grey Warden, you may gather allies to you, but we need those forces to face the Darkspawn, not to battle against our own.
That makes sense, actually. That is the best argument you have made so far. Do you think this land meet idea will work?
That depends. If we cannot get a consensus in the landsmeet for Alistair, we cannot afford to oppose Loghain either. Does that mean Loghain could win? A man who killed his own king, who has gone mad with power? Perhaps. We must see that he does not.
I suppose. What if we just support Loghain, which I thought was the initial plan, actually?
I hope that's a joke.
I hope it does not come to that. If you are suggesting surrender, consider that he has already sought your death. You think he will spare you? Knowing what you know?
I didn't mean us. Well, yeah, the question was just stupid, and that's also not the problem. Us surrendering is not the issue. Loghain is not willing to fight the Darkspawn, and that is the point. He needs to fight the Darkspawn. That the whole game started because of, the whole plot started because Loghain doesn't want to fight the Darkspawn. I wonder if that is the point. I wonder if that ends up being, like, the big thing at the end. I will not fight the Darkspawn because I have bone spurs or something. What about the Darkspawn?
Ferelden must stand united to defeat the Darkspawn. A fractured nation will not defeat the Blight, even given my army and those gathered with your treaties.
I suppose. What are my options?
You have already found allies, but we need those to fight Darkspawn. I truly believe the landsmeet is our best option. We could attempt to wage a military campaign against Loghain, but even if we win, would we have enough left to defeat the Darkspawn?
No, but neither would Loghain.
Perhaps Loghain gambles on this attitude, that everyone will decide facing the Darkspawn is more vital than facing him, so that he leads us against the Horde.
Nah. If that is the case, then I'll be super weirded out. Nah, that can't be. Our original mission was to meet as many allies as possible to help us fight the Darkspawn. Not to help us fight Loghain. It was specifically to help us fight the Darkspawn. If Loghain just was trying to, gambling or not, it doesn't matter. But if Loghain was just trying to have everybody go under his banner to fight the Darkspawn, then we might as well have been just quiet and not do anything, because Loghain would fight the Darkspawn, and it'd just be us two, not really being in the fight. I mean, us two, Alistair and me. It seems we have little choice.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him.
I thought he was gonna wish to see his
Jowen,
son.
what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I've done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
Well, the ritual was his idea, and he didn't deceive us.
But is he attempting to worm his way out of a bad situation? Or is he truly repentant for what he has done? And what would you have me do? As the injured party, my ability to see the merciful path is strained.
I mean, he's asking for no mercy, my lord. I specifically wish I could say that, because I'm pointing out the obvious here. But I don't think I can. Give him to the circle of mage. Yeah. Let them take care of their own.
True enough, and wisely said. Jowan, I hereby turn you over to the Tower of the Circle of Magi. May the Maker have mercy on your soul.
Thank you, my lord.
Now,
I'm not
back
really
to
sure
the
you
matter
should be
of the
thanking him.
landsmeet. It will take some time to recall my forces and organize our allies. I would prefer to wait until that is done before calling the landsmeet. In the meantime, I suggest you pursue the remainder of the Grey Warden treaties. We will need all the allies we can get if we are to defeat the Darkspawn Horde.
Okay. Hero of Redcliffe, we have items. That's the Redcliffe Elite Shield right there that Alistair is gonna not wear. Hiccup. It's a nice shield. It's not a bad shield at all. Quest updated. Use the Grey Warden treaties to gain help of different factions. Didn't I do that already? Make active. Codex updated about Arleman Grand. It was no common ailment. Eamon was poisoned by a blood mage, Johan, who claimed to be working for Tyrion Logain. Tyrion Logain, whatever. The Arl's life was saved only by the most extraordinary measures, finding the urn of sacred ashes, the remains of Andraste herself. And I think I mentioned last episode about how it's a pretty important thing to just say in passing that that it was his son messing with the demon that saved him. That actually was explained the first time around. I hadn't seen that in that light. The demon said, "I'm keeping him alive," and I just didn't connect the dots there because I gained something, not a level. I gained a skill up. I'll go up on that. Interesting. Well, I think that's that then.
We are still not yet ready to call the landsmeet great.
Okay, thank you. I do need to ask Alistair. Alistair loves me. It's friendly. Care. Warm.
Warden, pursue your treaties and return with new allies, if you are at all able to.
I am at all able to. I shall be the tallest of them all. Phew. Okay, well, actually, I don't know that I am at all. Because the, well, who else am I missing?
Yes, that's the way. Now guard yourself.
Who else am I not actually... Let's do that right there. I don't know. Gather the army. Slay Witherfang and bring his heart to Zathrian. What? I didn't slay Witherfang? Gain Orzammar's aid in battling the Blight. You need to travel deep underground to the fabled dwarven city of Orzammar to earn the trust of her king and the dwarven troops for your army. Yeah, I'll figure out the Blight thing because the Orzammar sounds promising. Now, how do I get down there, though? Oh, no! That is absolutely not what I wanted. Please ambush me. There's a loading. Yes. I mean, that's not what I wanted, but... Yes, you can open it.
I'm ready.
I don't need your things. Just reload that. Because I need to find Orzammar. I didn't know we had access to the dwarven places. So Denerim, Brazilian outskirts, Red Cliff, Circle. Did I go there before and I just couldn't access it? I think that's what happened. And that's why it's marked like that. Oh, it's this guy again. Bye. Love it. Off we go. Things are happening. Prospect Mountain Pass, area unlocked. I don't understand. Yeah, we weren't here. Did I die? Did I come here when we kept being ambushed and I died a bunch? I think we're going to the dwarven place. Oh crap! The heck you're doing? Well, I'm glad I brought these, folks. Okay, let's do this. Good stuff. Let's do that one right there. And let me move you. I hate fireballs. I also hate you all. I don't think I'll be able to do anything here. I think we're all gonna die. Ah, well. That is absolutely fine with me, as I was not ready for any of that. I mean, I was. It's just, I wasn't.
Let us go.
Let's go. Indeed. So these guys... Yeah, I definitely need to go past them. That's the one. Okay. And then you're doing nonsense. I can figure that out. But as long as there's no mages, that's all we need in life. You are gonna need to have a little bit of a stun thing. Good enough. Okay, good enough. And then you petrify that guy. He resisted. And then you do this to him to show him what's good. That guy died. It's a nice stab. It's pretty good. Alistair's the one who's taking damage. This is pretty good. Let's try this on you. It resisted again. Okay, that's nothing. Nothing is good here. Okay. Cool. So they are bounty hunters. Were bounty hunters. Why? No dialogue or anything. That is super weird. Firebolts. Yep. Okay, let's look at the map. So there's a bridge. We're obviously not taking the bridge. Not only because it might be trapped, but more importantly because there are people called gossips over there.
I did not expect it to be this crowded.
Yeah. Also, I didn't loot everything. What I didn't expect... Good. What I didn't expect was, yeah, being attacked. Excuse me. Hi.
I have contracts. They can't shut us out like this.
This feels remarkably familiar.
I've never seen an elf down here before.
I say remarkably familiar because it feels like one of the worlds in Knights of the Old Republic, where everybody's upset that they locked the doors or whatever. That shady thug over there doesn't do anything. And this guy's called Tornish. Tornish.
Yes?
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
I hear you stole supplies from the guild.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
Your eyes are so big. Okay. Let's see. So first off, I do this. You then die with this. And then you die with that. Good, good, good. And then you die with this. Very nice. And I can try kill you like that. And then do the more damage right here. And that's basically that, because I can't do anything else. Baylor might be dying. He didn't die. Well, these guys are idiots. He didn't even confirm. He was like, oh, you must be this person then. I will kill you. Frost Shear for extra cold damage. Ooh. Guild supplies. Oh, that's what I came here for. Extra cold damage is really nice. Morrigan, do you have extra cold damage? You have extra electricity damage. Absolutely. So she has currently plus 30% cold damage. Unless... No. This also adds cold damage. So it's plus 20, plus 20, plus 10. If it's cumulative, that's great. Because it's about plus 60%, somewhere around there. If it's just a flat rate, if it's a percentile increase, then it's just only plus 50. But plus 50 is pretty nice. I mean, it's not game-changing, but it's nice.
Perhaps there'll be better trading in Redcliffe. They think they're isolated now? Merchants won't risk this happening again.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royeaux.
Previously owned?
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy like new for much, much less?
Where do you get the like new armor from?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
Let me take a look.
Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
Very modern you are. Also, you wouldn't be able to buy things at a smithy. I mean, you can, if it's swords and things like that, but most of it is tailor-made. Even swords are tailor-made. Smithies basically don't keep stock, is what I'm saying. There's no reason to do that. That's not a thing in historical reality, basically. So, we have Redcliffe Elite Shield. Nah. Electricity resistance is kind of nice. I'll hang on to it. Should I hang on to it? I suppose so. This is Red Steel over here. Steel 5. This is the Dexterity one that I don't need. Okay. And then we got some extra things in here that might be good. Now, what do you have that I want? What is this? A Kunari Infantry Helm. Not really my thing. Grandmaster Silverite Rune. Damage versus Darkspawn. And a portrait of a goose girl. A painting in a golden frame showing a girl with windswept hair tending to a flock of geese in a snow-covered valley. And who likes that? Sten. Sten likes that. And a remarkable topaz. It's just a normal thing. Okay, I'll take that. Gifts are important. But you know, backpacks are more important, and he doesn't have any. Because he's a jerk. Flesh rot recipe. Oh yeah, recipes would be nice. Concentrated death root extract. Yeah, probably want one of those. Lyrium potion, absolutely. Okay, does the recipe just automatically get added? I think so. Good job. Yeah, I'll talk to these.
What the butcher told me today? There's a Grey Warden loose.
Really? And he hasn't been arrested?
Seems he's making an army.
Maybe you shouldn't lap up everything your butcher says.
No, you shouldn't.
Greetings, my lord.
I was talking to this guy over here.
Ah, don't mind us. Just talk, that's all.
Yes, Mr. Gossip. There's a dwarf over here.
They have to open the gate. My suppliers will think I cheated them.
So, you met this sibling of yours?
Half-sister, but yes.
And you made a promise to help her?
Yes.
Why would you do such a thing?
I know.
This woman is a parasite who will appreciate nothing you do.
That's
you
not
know
what
this.
It's moments like this when I truly appreciate the difference between you and me.
It is moments like this when I truly wonder at the difference between you and a toadstool.
That's a good comeback. Morrigan has the best comebacks. Comes back. Comes backs. Comes backs.
What can I do for you?
I have a note here from your master.
This ought to be interesting.
No, I don't think
Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Rhetorician, you say? I don't even know that. I didn't even know that was a word. Excuse me, sir.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
I mean, I'm not one to make short jokes. You leaving the surface? On the surface, I mean.
Someone has to. Trade with other races can dry up. We surfacers are Orzammar's lifeline. Even if we're denied a caste, the Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites. Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
Huh. How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it.
Huh. Interesting. Well, I should go.
Best of luck to you.
He's not really a merchant, is he?
Again, I'm flattered by your interest, great lord.
Well, never mind then.
Best of luck to you.
I wanted to buy things. Maybe he's not that kind of merchant.
You're wasting your time. Only dwarves are allowed into Orzammar.
But I'm a dwarf. I don't know what you're talking about. I do know what kind of structures these are. They're talking. They're...
King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
There's...
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Why have your people retreated like this?
They hide because they are dwarves.
I would challenge any race to fare as well. Our king is dead. Endrunaidukan returned to the Stone Knot 3 weeks ago. The Assembly has gone through a dozen votes without agreeing on a successor. If it is not settled soon, we risk a civil war.
A blight is coming. They must unite for Ferelden.
Wait, who are you to speak for Ferelden?
You don't know why you're talking to me right now. I really do not know why you're talking to me.
Thank the ancestors.
Well, the Grey Wardens need their traditional dwarven allies.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
You're letting in a traitor? And a foreigner? In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden.
Your face is a stain on the honor of Ferelden. Run to your false king. The dwarves will not hear him today.
You'll hear of this. King
better.
Loghain will see you quartered.
You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
I think he has his voice shift pitched. Or pitch shifted? I don't know. My words today. King Endrin Edukan, denial of the traditions of our people does not qualify as a political technicality. That's quite a quote right there. Endrin of House Edukan traces his ancestry back to the Paragon Edukan, the greatest warrior of Orzammar's history, who beat back the Darkspawn hordes in the First Blight. The second son of King Ansgar Edukan, he became heir after his elder brother died in a proving. Capitalized P, so it's a whole thing. The most respected king in 4 generations, he restored contact with Kal Shadok, the only other remaining city of the once vast Dwarven Empire, which had been lost during the First Blight. And that's why they've retreated, by the way. The question there was important, but we are now in Orzammar. We must speak to the lords of the Assembly. Apparently we don't care for their names. We call them lords, whether they're chancellors or secretaries or...
Follow, Warden. Your arrival is a mixed blessing. We prefer that outsiders not witness our infighting, but your presence will be tolerated.
I suppose it will. I'll try to not look at your infighting all that much.
Fair journeys, Warden.
Thank you very much. And...
If there is anything complimentary to be said about these people, 'tis that they possess a remarkable facility for carving stone.
They do like their right angles, don't they? Anyway, that's going to be that for today because we're out of time for the day. So, I'm Colonel RPG, and this has been Dragon Age Origins. I really hope you've enjoyed it. And if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.